We've all felt it, haven't we? That feeling that time is just slipping away.
Oh, absolutely. Like sand through your fingers.
Exactly. Days just blur, weeks vanish, and suddenly you're wondering where the month went.
Mm-hmm.
We all get the same 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes it feels less like a gift and more like, well, like you're just being carried along.
Just reacting, not really choosing.
Yeah. So today we're really digging into this big question. How do we actually invest those 24 hours we get each day, instead of just letting them disappear?
Right. How do we make them count?
For this deep dive, we're exploring the true wealth of time, living with intention. And our mission really is to unpack how using purpose and mindfulness in what we do isn't just like a nice idea,
No, it's presented as a practical tool.
a powerful shortcut even, to really change the quality of your time.
What really jumped out from the material we looked at is the starting point,
Yeah.
seeing each day as this priceless gift of 24 hours.
Yeah.
And the challenge it lays out isn't about finding more time because, well, we can't. It's about fundamentally shifting how we engage with the time we have.
Shifting engagement.
And the core answer, according to the source, is intentionality.
Intentionality. Okay, that's a word we hear a lot, but what does it really mean in this context? Let's unpack this. Because it sounds like more than just being busy, right? Or checking off tasks.
It's definitely deeper than that. The insights we gathered define it not just as having purpose, but as this active, conscious engagement with life.
Active engagement.
Yeah. It's about deliberately choosing where your attention and energy go, choosing how you experience the moments rather than just letting them happen to you.
So you're the architect, not the passenger. Is that the idea?
Precisely. You're consciously designing your day.
Okay, so if we take that idea, that conscious engagement, how does it actually, show up in different parts of our lives? Because it feels bigger than just work.
You're spot on. It's broader. The material breaks it down into a few key areas, all connected. Let's start with intentional work.
Intentional work.
Okay. So this isn't only about being efficient, though that might be a side effect. It means you engage with purpose, sure, but more than that, you try to align tasks with goals that genuinely matter to you.
Aligning tasks with goals.
And, this is key, you actively find meaning in routine.
Finding meaning in routine. That's the tough one, isn't it? It's so easy for the everyday stuff to just feel like, well, a grind.
Totally.
For you listening, maybe pause and think about that for a second. How could finding a deeper why change how you feel about your own work? What stands out to you here? Maybe even a small task you usually rush through.
Exactly. Could you reframe it? Connect it to something bigger?
Like what? What does the material suggest there?
Well, it challenges us to see the connection. Maybe that email you're writing, it helps a client or clarifies something important for the team, that data entry. Maybe it frees up someone else's time later for more creative work.
So it elevates the mundane.
It shifts it from just a to-do into an investment of your time and energy. A subtle shift, but powerful.
Okay, that makes sense for work. But what about downtime? This is where it gets really interesting for me and probably for a lot of listeners. How can we be intentional about something like leisure? Isn't relaxation supposed to be spontaneous? Free form?
That's a really common thought, yeah. And the material addresses it directly. Intentional leisure isn't about scheduling every second of fun or taking the spontaneity out of it.
Okay.
Instead, it's about making active, deliberate choices that actually recharge you.
Active choices.
So the source suggests we consciously choose rejuvenating activities, things that genuinely fill your cup, not just distract you. And we prioritize joy and relaxation that really resonate deep down.
Not just what you think you should find relaxing.
Exactly. And importantly, connect with loved ones in a meaningful way. It's really about pausing before you flop onto the sofa and asking, what would truly refresh me right now?
Instead of just defaulting to, say, scrolling endlessly.
Precisely. That question helps you choose active, nourishing experiences over just passive consumption. It's about the quality of the relaxation.
So less about micromanaging fun, more about being discerning, choosing what you let in, what you engage with. That clicks. Okay, so we've got work, we've got leisure. What else? The material mentioned intentional stillness.
Well, yes, intentional stillness. And this one might be the most profound, in a way.
Stillness. How so?
It means we deliberately embrace moments of quiet. We don't just tolerate silence, we seek it out. We practice reflection, and we actively foster inner peace.
It's not just the absence of noise then.
Not at all. It's about actively creating that mental space. Think about it in a world that's constantly yelling for our attention. Choosing stillness is almost, well, it's a radical act, isn't it?
A radical act of self-care.
And self-awareness, yeah.
So what does this all mean for our inner world if we actually do this, embrace stillness intentionally? How does that change things internally? Our mental state, our relationship with ourselves?
Well, when you weave these together, the intentional work, the intentional leisure, and this intentional stillness, what the source suggests is you get this really powerful, holistic way of living.
Okay.
By approaching the day with this pervasive intentionality, you fundamentally transform the quality of your time.
So you're not just letting moments slip by anymore.
Exactly. You're not feeling like time is just happening to you. Instead, you actively shape your experiences. You become the conscious creator of your day-to-day reality.
Shaping experiences.
Yeah.
That connects perfectly with that quote, the Stephen Covey one highlighted in the source material.
Oh, yeah. The classic.
The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Powerful stuff.
It really is. And if we connect this to the bigger picture of intentionality, this raises a really important question, doesn't it? How do we actually do that?
Right. It sounds great, but the how is crucial.
It's not just a catchy phrase. It's the practical application of everything we've been talking about. It implies that before you even think about your schedule or your to-do list,
You need clarity first.
deep clarity on what truly matters most to you, your core values, your biggest goals. And then you build your time, your schedule around those priorities.
So it's flipping the script. Instead of reacting to demands, you proactively build your day around what's essential.
It's a fundamental shift from reactive to proactive living.
Which leads us perfectly into the practical side, because knowing this is great, but doing it consistently is where the real change happens. The source gives us something concrete, right? A daily ritual.
Exactly. Because theory is one thing, practice is another. The material proposes this simple but potent morning ritual, asking yourself 3 key questions.
Okay, what are they?
First, right when you start your day, ask, how will I invest my precious 24 hours today? Use that word, invest.
Invest. I like that.
Second, what choices will align with my deepest values? Bringing it back to that core clarity.
Values alignment.
And third, how can I make this day meaningful and purposeful, even in small ways?
Wow. Okay. How will I invest? What choices align with values? How can I make it meaningful?
Just those 3. The idea is that this ritual, practiced daily, helps you organize your thoughts, align your actions from the get-go, and set a clear, intentional path for a truly fulfilling life.
So really, what we've unpacked today, it isn't some secret trick to magically get more hours in the day, is it?
Not at all. We all have the same amount.
It's about realizing that the real treasure, the true wealth of time, isn't how much you have.
But how deeply and intentionally you choose to invest it, moment by moment by
It
moment.
changes everything.
So maybe here's something for you to think about after this. Consider just for a moment how consciously investing your 24 hours every single day through this lens of intentionality, how could that fundamentally redefine what wealth even means to you?